What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, and today we're coming at you with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. And today we're rocking out with Sandy Shocks, Rotom Heat, Gyarados, Gengar, Serena, and Gallade. We have two Choice Scarf users in Gengar and Gallade, so we can, close off those speed gaps for the faster mons that running around like Chien-Pao and Dragapult and whatnot, and Iron Bundle and all those problematic mons. And then we have some spice on our Sandy Shocks. We're Throat Spray with Thunderbolt, Earth Power, Terra Blast, and Metal Sound. We're Terra Ice. We're trying to be spicy with it with the Throat Spray. Get that boost, Terra Blast with ice is very nice for like other ground types and stuff, and stuff that we can break through, and of course the grass types that we struggle to break through. And then we have Rotom Heat with Volt Switch, Overheat, Will-O-Wisp, and Discharge, which can help out with Sandy Shocks to deal with those pesky grass types if we don't want to tear our Sandy Shocks yet, if it's not beneficial in the matchup, of course. And then we have a sweeper, hopefully fingers crossed, with Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Ice Fang, and Terra Blast. We are Terra Grass Gyarados, because Gyarados can't really break through bulky water types, and it can indeed help us with the Terra Blast Grass with the Lumberry, so we don't have to worry about any type of status on our boy. And then we have Serena and Gengar and Gallade. Like I said, we had two Choice Scarf users, and Serena is pretty much our momentum mon with Rapid Spin, Power Whip, and Synthesis, so it's more so a utility mon. It's Terra Fairy, but we shouldn't really ever have to Terra Serena. And then without further ado, let's get into the battle. And here we are with the battle. So we see a pretty scary little team with Hydra and Dragonite, so little double dragons, a little bit scary. And then we have Kingambit, Clodsire, Goldango, and Volcarona, so all very threatening mons in their own right. But the good thing is Sandy Shocks can bop Goldango, it can bop Kingambit, it can bop Clodsire, so that's pretty good. We just gotta get Hydra. I mean, it can bop Hydra as well, because if we Terra Ice, we're fine. Volcarona is a little bit problematic. What is a good lead here? I think honestly, Gengar is cool because we could trick the potential Clodsire that leads. Actually, I'm just gonna lead Gallade. Because why not? I think there's nothing really that wants to take on Gallade off rip. If they do go Kingambit, that's the only thing that would be problematic if they have a Kingambit lead, like with Stealth Rock or something. But there's very few and far in between that tend to run that. So I don't think that'll be the case. I think we'll probably see like a Clodsire lead. We could also see like a potential Goldango lead, which I mean, Shadow Ball will tickle. I think we can tank one though. If I think we see Claude. Okay, perfect. I mean, not perfect, but perfect. So I'm not gonna over predict or anything. I'm just gonna go for a Psycho Cut, see what they want to do here. If they switch out, that's fine. They're not gonna switch out. We're just gonna bop this thing with a, oh, no way, that's Sash, bro. Sash lead Clodsire. What is this? Yo, they really wanted those rocks up, bro. They really wanted those rocked up. If I wasn't locked in, I would 100% click knockoff here, because we get a free item or a free KO. So that's crazy though. Sash lead Claude. Are the rocks that valuable? You gotta ask yourself, are the rocks that valuable? So me personally, I'm not sashing a Claude, bro. I'm not sashing a Claude. If I see a Gallade turn 1, I am getting out. I am not staying in. There's no way, bro. Claude's too valuable. So Claude's gone off rip, so that's great. Annoying mon gone. Unfortunately, we do have rocks up, but we do have a spinner in Serena. So they go Goldango here. I'm gonna go ahead and go out into my Rotom Heat here, because we'll be able to eat up the Shadow Ball or the potential Make It Rain. If they nasty plot, so be it. We have Overheat, so I'm not too worried about that unless they are Terra Ghost. That would be annoying. We could go for Discharge though, predicting the Terra. They are just going to opt to Raw Shadow Ball. They don't have a ground type anymore. They 100% don't have a ground type anymore. I really don't know what to... I'm not going to over predict because they didn't switch out on the Cloud, but then again, they are Focus Sash, so I want to switch out here. I want to Volt Switch out. Yeah, I'll Volt Switch out, because then what we can do, they're gonna withdraw. So I was gonna say, if they stay in, we get momentum, because then we can go on to Gengar and fire off a Shadow Ball, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But we're gonna be able to get momentum here anyways. So out comes Hydra. I really wish I had D-Gleam on my, on my Gengar, but not really, because if it's Terra Steel, then obviously it's not worth it. Because we do have Gengar here. We can go on to Gallade if they are Sash potentially. We can't really go for a Sacred Sword safely because of the Goldango in the back. So I think our best play here is to go on to Gengar and fire off a Focus Blast. I really do. Or we can go into Serena, which is pretty bulky, and we can just opt to Rapid Spin these rocks away. But it's not really the best play because Unfortunately, Serena has lost knockoff this gem, so rapid spinning in front of Goldango isn't the best thing to do, but we are able to get momentum. We're going to go for a focus blast here. Not going to think about it too much, because if they go into Goldango, then so be it. But even then, that's pretty risky for them because they would have to outspeed, but they might be choice scarfed Goldango. If we see this Terra Steel here, that would be phenomenal. That would be great. Show me a Terra Steel. Show me a Terra Steel. Please show me a Terra Steel. Terra Steel. Terra Ghost. Wow. Okay. Next level. Next level. So our Gengar is basically dead. Our Gengar is basically dead. There's nothing else to say. So good on their part. Imagine if I just Shadow Balled. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crunch. So it's physical. We're definitely dead. Yo. Okay. Okay. So at least we can safely go for a Psycho Cut if we wanted to. We definitely could. But we can also go for a knockoff. I don't think we'll kill. It's also physical, which is a bit of a problem. But honestly, I think I will. I really want chip on it is the thing. Maybe I'll just go Serena. I'll go Serena and try to get some chip on it. Because my thing is, I don't think we can KO this Hydreigon. So I'm just going to go ahead and we can U-turn here. I think that might generate enough chip. I'm just going to Power Whip actually. We'll see how much this thing wants to do. We know it's Terra Ghost at the very least, so that's cool. We might bait in the Goldango as well, so we can get chip on it. So that's not the worst thing in the world, but it does suck that we lost our Gengar, man. It does suck that we lost our Gengar. So we'll see what they want to bring in here. Survey says Dragonite. All right, cool. So we're going to be able to bust this thing's multi-scale. We're going to land our Power Whip as well. I really wish I clicked the U-turn there because now this thing can dance. It can very much dance. Do I want to? Because it'll probably DD, right? 100% probably DD. So what is my best play? I think I have to go Rotom and Will-O-Wisp. Do I have to go Rotom and Will-O-Wisp? I think I have to go Rotom and Will-O-Wisp. Yes, I think that's my play. Can't say. I should have U-turned. I should have U-turned, ate the hit, and then went on to Rotom. That was my best play. That was my best play. So I should have thought that out a smidge bit more. They're gonna outrage here. It's gonna tickle. It's gonna tickle. We're dead. So that's why I wanted to stay in with that thing. We're gonna Willow, but it's not gonna. Oh my gosh, we're faster. Yo. Okay. Bet. So they're running maybe like no speed Dragonite and like running like max HP, max attack potentially. Maybe. Question mark. But it does suck that we did lose our Rotom. And it definitely does suck that they do have the nice tech on Hydreigon with Terra Ghost to eat up those fighting type moves, so that's cool. I was expecting Terra Steel or Terra Poison. Terra Poison actually probably would have been the best thing on Hydreigon, honestly, because then you can eat Fairy and fighting type moves, no problem. But then again, you are granted an immunity in Ghost, so they're locked into Outrage. They do have Rocks up. I can go into Gallade here, or I can just go into Gyarados. I can go into Gyarados. We're gonna take Rock Chip, which is annoying, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. This thing is burnt. Could be banded. We're gonna take rocks. Owie. Owie, owie, owie. And then we're gonna just DD here. I see no problem with DDing. I don't see nothing wrong with a... Actually, don't sing that song. Don't sing that song. For reasons I will not say, don't sing that song. Do not sing that song. Don't sing that song. Anyways. Oh, silly me, bro. Silly me. All right. Anyways. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and DD again because they opted to go for an E-speed and we can eat that. I see nothing like. I honestly don't have a problem with DDing again because they're probably gonna click Outrage here. Actually, maybe I should have Ice Fang because they could click Outrage. And that might tickle. That might tickle. You're gonna snap out of its confusion. They're gonna Outrage, yeah. It's gonna tickle a little bit. A lot of it. We should have just Ice Fanged. I thought they'd try to E-speed again. But we're gonna Ice Fang here. And we're going to connect, thankfully. So this D-Knight is up out. Now King Gambit can come in and sucker if it wanted to. Which sucks. No pun intended. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know why I got greedy because I forgot about Moxie. I could have just KO'd this thing with Ice Fang and then called it a day. And had HP on my thing. But I got a little greedy. I didn't need to get greedy. Maybe they don't have Sucker Punch on their King Gambit. That'd be like, mwah. That'd be mwah. That'd be chef's kiss if they don't have Sucker. The Reliable Partner. That sounds like a King Gambit. It's Goldango. Okay. We're gonna waterfall. 100%. We're like +3. We're +3. We're +3. A Gyarados. We're +3. What are you doing with your life, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a Gyarados, bro, with Moxie. It's a Dapper Dan dancing in your face. It's a Dapper Dan. It's a Dapper Dan. Yo, I'm nicknaming my... If I ever drafted Gyarados or ever use another Gyarados, I'm definitely nicknaming it Dapper Dan. They might have just been trying to bait me with a Sucker Punch to get boosted by Supreme Overlord, but that's kind of wild. But I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. They do have the Sucker. Okay, so weird flex, but okay. I feel like you should have just went into this off rip. That's just me. That's just me. We're going to Terra Fighting our Gallade here. And they don't have their Ghost type anymore, so Sacred... Oh, they do have a Ghost type. Ah, no, bro. So actually what I will do, I'm going to go into Sandy Shocks. Yeah. Is that my best play? Yes. No, not Sandy Shocks. If we go to Sandy Shocks, what happens? What happens? What happens? Like, they could Sucker 100%. We resist one of their stabs. We go into you, we Terra Fighting, and we're fine. They just can go out into Hydreigon, which isn't the worst thing, or they might stay in and think they can Sucker for free. They might stay in and think they can Sucker for free, so I'm just gonna Terra Fighting here. They have their Ghost type in Hydreigon, which really sucks. Totally forgot about that. That thing wasn't there. We'd be Gucci, but we're gonna Sacred Sword here. Do they stay in? Question mark. Stay in. They don't stay in. They make the correct play. I don't know though, because they've been... Yo, Sash, Clodsire, that's weird to me. That's weird to me. There's this thing. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. I don't know what else to say. It's weird to me. Sash, Clodsire, that's like... I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that. It's a Pokemon. Why would you need a Sash on it? Just saying. Just saying. But we're going to get up out of here, of course, because we are locked in a Sacred Sword, and they still have this pesky little immunity. And I'm going to go out into Serena here, because we should be able to eat any one hit. Because it's physical. Not special. It's physical. Or it's mixed. All we've seen is Crunch, which is interesting enough. So we're going to have to take a hit here. We're not going to have to worry about boots. I mean, we're not going to have to worry. It's mixed. Okay. Weird Hydreigon set. Very, very weird Hydreigon set. So I'm going to U-turn here. 100% going to U-turn here. Because I assume that they bring out the Kingambit. Okay, cool. Perfectly fine. So I think what I will do is I'll go out into... Do I go into... Oh, they go into this. Okay. Okay. We're going to U-turn. Please don't get the... Don't get the thingy. Don't get the thingy. Okay, cool. No thingy. No thingy. We're fine. We're fine. I can't go into Sandy Shocks because it will allow this thing to quiver. It will allow it to quiver. I'm gonna go into Gallade here, and then I will fire off a Psycho Blade, a Psycho Cut. This is not Iron Leaves. This is not Iron Leaves. We're gonna Psycho Cut here. If they go into Kingambit, that's crazy. They don't, as they shouldn't. I mean, and they live, and they're a berry, and they're a berry, and we reveal that we are Scarfed, so they could go into Kingambit now. And they have Hurricane for whatever reason. Can we live? We do live. Oh, baby. We're living. We're living. We're Psycho Cutting. They could easily go into Kingambit here. They don't. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. I feel like they could have definitely gone Kingambit there and put me in a bad spot because Gallade cannot come back in without dying. Gallade cannot come back in without dying, unfortunately. If they go if they went Hydreigon, oh my gosh, I would have been so happy. There's nothing I can really do here though, because they're might get a free SD, because they might not kill me, and they know we're Scarf. They know we're Scarf. Like, they have to know, and they could get a SD. It might be GG actually, because if I go hard, whatchamacallit, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go hard Sandy Shocks on the potential SD or Sucker. Now that it matters though, because if they SD, I'm pretty sure it's GG. If they Sucker, that'd be great. Would they Sucker? I feel like they don't have to Sucker. They do Sucker. Okay, perfect. Oh baby, we're lit. We are lit. I'm gonna Earth Power here because I have to, or maybe I could. Actually, I can Metal Sound. I'm gonna Metal Sound. Nice. That's perfect. That's perfect. If we can lower this thing to death, that'd be very much poggers. And we should outspeed this thing, unless it is Scarf, because maybe it's kind of giving me Scarf vibes, because it's gone for Hyper Voice and it's gone for Crunch. That's the only things it's gone for. So now we're gonna get our Throat Spray pop, and we're going to be able. I really wish I had High Jump Kick on Serena, man. I really do. I'm gonna Thunderbolt here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Nice, we outspeed it. It's not Scarf or anything. This thing should drop. It drops. Okay. Now comes the question. Can we kill this King Gambit, and can we survive a Sucker Punch? Can we survive the Sucker Punch? Because if this thing is Choice Banded, which maybe it could, because it's only gone for Sucker Punch when it's come in. It's Supreme Overlord. Choice Banded boosted with Supreme Overlord would be crazy. I'm gonna go for Earth Power, and they don't even sucker. Does this drop? Yo, they didn't even sucker. What a silly goose. Maybe they were choiced. I could see it. Yo, Sandy Shock's coming in clutch, bro. And the tech worked. You love to see it. Oh man, that was a fire battle. Man. That came down to the wire, because if it was SD, they definitely could have won right there. Because if they SD'd or sucker on the Gallade, like either way, I was screwed. So that's why I had to make the jump into Sandy Shocks to hopefully, you know, play off that stuff. But either way, if they had SD'd, I don't think it even mattered. I think it would have been game, because I don't think Sandy Shocks would have been able to live it with the Supreme Overlord boost, because they had like, I think they had like 4 mons. I mean, no, they had half their team dead. So, or more, 4 mons. I don't know. But if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. But without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm gonna get back here, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.